Okay friends, in this video we are going to learn a very crucial function of Excel, that is Vlookup, Hlookup and newly introduced Xlookup. Okay, this I am going to use in other functions as well. Apart from this, there is one more case study I have given which you should also see after this video. Okay, where how it can be used in the industry as well. Okay, now it is so crucial that I have seen many times, including me, whenever we ask in interview, do you know Excel? So if candidate says yes, then next immediate question is, do you know Vlookup and pivot table? But Vlookup is generally because this is of that much of importance. Okay, so let's go ahead. Why to wait? Okay, say for example, I have taken a simple data. So there is this database which has student name, roll number, maths. It can be here or it can be in any other sheet or any other workbook, that is fine. And here I want for this roll number 2 how many marks he earned in maths. Now I can go there, I can search and I can type, but this is a headache, right? So many students, if there are 1,000 students, every time I had to go search, no. So what if I can get that information by looking out this into that data set? Okay, so for that we have these lookup functions. So let's understand first Vlookup. Vlookup stands for vertical lookup. So whenever there is a information in this columnar form, we can use that. Let's understand with this formula. Is equal to Vlookup lookup value. It's first ask what you want to look. So I want to look up for roll number. So I selected this I4 where I have a lookup value, comma. Table array, where do you want to see? So it can be within this sheet or maybe somewhere else. So I'll select a table. Very important guys, do not make mistake. Do not select table like this or any other way. You have to be very careful that when you select a table, your first column has to be the column where you have to search this lookup value. So for me, roll number is my first column. Okay, so here I click and I can select this way. Okay, done. Okay, this is very important. Okay, so this is the table where I want to search my lookup value, comma. Now it says column index number. So I want maths. Okay, I want marks for maths. So maths is in which column? So what is column index number? Is it a first column, second, third? So if you see this particular Excel sheet, maths seems to be third column, A, B, C, but no. In our selected table, it is second column. So we'll just mention column index number as 2, it is second. Then comma. Then it asks me whether you want an approximate search or exact search. We will always go for exact match. So that's why I'll type 0. Okay, enter, boom. Say roll number 2, maths 50 marks. Roll number 2, maths 50 marks. Got it? Yes. One more try if you want to do. Okay, let's go ahead. Vlookup. Do practice guys. Vertical lookup. Okay, what you want to look up? Roll number 2, that is this lookup value. Okay, where in this particular table, always first column should be that where you have roll number, right? Comma, then column index number. Now here, some of you might have a doubt, those who are working, that sir, how do we count column number? This is simple because there are 3 columns. But we have set of data might be having 50 columns, 100 columns. Yes, I have seen that. Don't worry guys, how you can do it? See, lookup value, when you go for table selection, see what I'm doing. Shift down. When I'm going right side, could you see here there is a reference, 6 rows and 2 columns I have selected. When I go further right, it shows 3. Means here it indicates what is the column number. So science I want, so 3 is my column index number. Got it? So comma, I'll type 3. Okay, and again I want exact match, that is nothing but a 0 reference number, and enter. So we got science marks for roll number 2. Now it is interactive. I change roll number 2 to 4, I get marks for 4, I get marks for 5. So I have to just change here, it looks up and it changes that figure continuously. Now, one more thing which we have covered earlier, I'll redo that because of its importance. Suppose I wish to copy this column, copy this formula in this cell. See here, just beside 3. Oh, it is not giving result, it is showing error. Why so? Because there is a logic called as a relative reference and absolute reference. What is that, sir? Now here, if you see, I type F2 to check my formula and selection. See, it has selected I4 and it has selected a table range B4 to D9. Okay. So what it happens, whenever I copy this function to different cell, it will shift that selection in that proportion, in the same relation. Means, see, now what has been selected? See, this has been selected. Now similarly, when I copied this formula here, I type F2. See, now this selection is there. That's a problem, right? It selects this roll number 3 correctly because it was just left to this. Okay, but the table was this. Now, how do we freeze that table? Now, for that, you have to select F2. Now, this B4, select on B4 and type function 4 key, F4. Now, what happens once I press F4? If you see, there is a $sign before B, that is before column number and also row number. So, this freezes this selection. Again, I'll do that for D as well, D9, F4. Now it has freeze. Let's see how about it. Now I copy Control C and I paste here, Control V. Oh, I got the result. See, now it has selected this. This is relative reference because when I copied from this to this is taking left side, but table is freezed. So it has given me correct answer. Similarly, say for example, I have typed somewhere else, Control C, I paste here, roll number 4. I got the answer because now I have freeze this table. Got it? I have not freeze this lookup value because I want that lookup value which is just left to me. Got it? So this is importance of relative referencing. Okay. Now let's go for Xlookup, which is nothing but horizontal lookup. How about it? This is not that likely used as Vlookup because we generally have data in this form. We don't have data in horizontal form. But if we have data like this, where roll number is mentioned in this way and maths like that, and if you want to search, yes, we have a Xlookup. Is equal to Xlookup, that is horizontal lookup. What is lookup value? I want this 3 to be my lookup value. Okay. Table array. Which table? Now this. Again, be careful. Like in Vlookup, your first column should be that column where your lookup value is there. Similarly, in Xlookup, your first row should be that where your lookup value is there. So I'll select table from this. Shift right down. Okay. Now you can see third row. Okay. 2R second row is maths. Okay. Now, so comma row index number. Now because it is horizontal lookup, so the second row is my maths marks. So I type 2. I want exact match 0. Got it? This is how we can get maths marks. Correct? Same I want for science. What I can do, I can copy this formula. But if I copy paste, there will be a problem. Because when I copied on right side, see what happened. Lookup value has shifted from this column to this column, right? And again, data set also shifted from one side, this side. So be very careful. Okay. Let me type it again. Or I can freeze that, whatever. Xlookup. Horizontal lookup. This lookup value. This is my table. And third is my row index. And I want exact match. 61 for roll number 3. I changed this to 4, I got the 4, whatever. Got it? Now guys, let's quickly move to Xlookup, powerful, super powerful, which is there in one of the latest feature of Excel, Office 365 and latest Excel, you will get this function. Very, very powerful. It can do something which Vlookup cannot do, Xlookup cannot do. It does all things what Vlookup, Xlookup can do. Okay, how it? Let's see. Let's perform this function. Xlookup, okay, sorry, equal to. My function always starts with equal to. Xlookup. Now lookup value. What I want to look? I want to look for this roll number. Okay. Lookup array. That is where I want to look this. So say I want to look this in this column. So I need not select table. It doesn't say table array. It's only lookup array. So only this column. That is it. Comma. Return array. Now I need not remember which is the column number. I can just select the column where I want to look up the result. So I select this. So this is beauty of lookup, Xlookup. Comma, it also says if not found, do you want specific result? Yes, I want a comment. So I mentioned that in double inverted comma, not found. Comma, then match. Again, I'll type 0 because I want exact match. Enter. Done. So roll number 2, you got 50 marks in maths. Got it? Similarly, let's use Hlookup through Xlookup. Xlookup. So it looks up from any angle. Xlookup. Lookup value is this roll number, comma. Lookup array. Now here we selected column. I will select here row. Got it? Return array. I will select the row where result is there, that is science marks. So I select this. If not found, I want answer matching exact. Done. Got it? So this is simplicity of Xlookup. But sir, this is okay. But you said this does something which this cannot do. Hlookup, Vlookup. So these all things can be done by Hlookup, Vlookup. Yeah. I'll show you something which Hlookup, Vlookup cannot do. Now here, my roll number is in column B. And suppose I want name of the student. I cannot get that because Vlookup gives me only information towards right side. Similarly, Hlookup gives me information towards downside, not upside. My Xlookup can give that. See, Xlookup. Lookup value is this, comma. Lookup array, this is roll number, comma. Return array, I can have left side anywhere. Okay. And if not found, I'll say not found. And I want the exact match. So I type 0. Roll number 2, Sham. Got it? So this is what Xlookup can do. Not only this, I'll show you something else as well. One more thing. This is amazing. This is crazy. This saves a lot of time. Xlookup, lookup value, comma, lookup array. Say this one is a lookup array. Okay. And I want now both these together. I don't want to type separate for math, separate for science. Everything can come together. Is it? So return array, I will select these two columns. Okay. Comma, if not found, and I want 0, that is exact match. Enter. See here, I got maths as well as science marks. When you see here, if you go to formula bar, see this is gray, light, because main function I have not typed in this particular cell. I have typed here. That's why here you will see it is much brighter than this. Got it? So Xlookup can do return arrays, more than one field. It can give field from any side. So Xlookup is everything. So you might say, so why we should learn Vlookup, Hlookup? You should learn because if you have Excel where Xlookup is not there, then these people will help you out, right? So this is power of this. Apart from this, also see my video on a case study where I will show you how these functions can be used in real life to identify something extraordinary. Okay, so there is one case study as well. Okay, and very important, do practice.